Now, let's let you bring him in, let him get in this chair. We'll let you play in the middle here with us, too. And we'll line it up at Shane's Rib Shack for a Thursday night football in focus. Zachary White's going to join us from Allen Middle School. And Zachary takes a seat right there along with us tonight. Zachary, how are you? Good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you, too.
Now, how big is Zachary? How big are you? Height, weight, that type thing. How what we got?
I'm 5'11", and I'm 180 pounds.
180 pounds? Mm-hmm. Like you might be bigger than that, then.
Yeah.
That's a big kid. And you play that running back spot and also, what, linebacker?
Middle linebacker.
Middle,
yes.
Man, he's got the key positions.
Yeah, middle linebacker.
How many touchdowns this year?
9 or 10.
Around 10 TDs?
Yeah, around 10.
Any idea how many yards you gained? Did you guys keep up with that?
They didn't keep up with it.
How about record? Allen, I understand, was for their conference the champions this year.
No, we came in second place.
Second place. Who finished first? You remember?
Aycock finished first.
How was that written down? I was thinking about Aycock versus Allen. How did that game come out?
You see, they beat us by 8.
Yeah.
It was a tough game because our starters battled with grades.
I think Aycock had the same problem for a while, too. They had a stretch there while I went to the Aycock versus Kaiser game. Got to that game, looked out there, said, where's Cody King, little number 1 for Aycock? You probably may remember his name, possibly, too. Anyway, they had about 4 or 5 guys out of that game when they played Kaiser, and Kaiser led them 7-0 until there's 2:39 left in the game. All of a sudden, at that point, Aycock exploded. They went on to beat Kaiser, that game like 22-7. But the grades knocked some guys out from your team then. It kind of slowed you guys down a little bit.
Yes.
What's it like playing that running back spot? Are you like a fullback or tailback? Where you line up in that formation?
I actually play both. It's like sometimes I play at tailback and sometimes I play fullback. It depends on what formation we're in.
Which do you like better?
I like running back better, tailback.
You like the tailback spot? You like to have the fullback in front of you, have an extra blocker up there?
Yes.
Who's your quarterback over at your school? Start throwing some of your teammates' names out there.
We had Kiori Enoch. She was our quarterback. And we had our receivers were Alan Tisdale and Evan Kirby. And we had a slot back. His name was Deshaun Armstrong. And on defense, I was the middle linebacker. And our corners were Alan and Evan and Nautica Harvin. And the team captains were me, Alan Tisdale, Justice Sims, Kyrie Smith, and Evan Kirby.
One good thing about it, Dennis, he's got a great memory. Remembers all those players, the position they play. That's going to go well and bode well for him when he moves up to that next level. How many of these guys you think from this Allen team will move up to Smith next year? Or you are heading to Smith next, right?
Yes.
How many guys from your team probably move up?
Out of the 8th graders, I'd say about 6 or 7. 6 or 7.
What do you got to do to become a starter now at the next level? You go to high school next year over to Smith. Is your goal to play for the varsity team when you're in 9th grade?
I would like to play for the varsity team in the 9th grade.
What do you got to do to start on that varsity team?
Work.
Yeah?
They had some big boys out there.
What kind of work you going to be doing in the off season?
Lifting, getting my agility right, speed, footwork.
Has this been like a kind of a plan of attack for you for a few years now? Been working on this football dream for a while?
Yeah, but ever since I was 7 years old, been playing for Trotter.
Playing for Trotter. Trotter Tigers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back in did you guys have success over there?
It was split both ways. Some years we were successful and some years we weren't.
But it's been your goal the whole way through to keep moving up the ranks and to start on varsity as a freshman.
Yes.
Have you met this varsity coach, Coach Kirkpatrick, yet?
I have not, but...
Who was your coach this year over at Allen?
Our coach this year was Coach Studwell. Coach Jeremiah Studwell.
Coach Studwell. So we got to put a shout out for Coach Studwell. Did a good job for you guys this year.
Yeah.
And the only loss you had, say just one loss?
No, we had 2 losses actually.
You lost to Aycock and who else?
Mendenhall.
Mendenhall. Yeah, I saw Mendenhall play, I think against Aycock.
Yeah, Mendenhall beat Aycock.
They sure did. I think that's might be one of the only teams that beat Aycock possibly. Saw that game over at Page, and I think in that game, Aycock had their regulars back because the kids are all for grades. Might have been only all for. Now, when your guys went off for grades, let me ask you, could be the academic leader tonight too. When your guys went off for grades, were they all for the year or just missed a game or two? How did that work?
They missed actually the first half of that game.
I see. Then they could come back and play the second half.
Yes.
That was their penalty, just the first half suspension.
Yes.
I wondered about that because I'd seen kids for Aycock who were out 1 week who came back the next level. Usually when your 9-week grades come out and they used to use this term as kind of a negative term. That's how they talk about academic. You flunked off, then you couldn't come back on again. But in your case, these guys could sit out for a half and come back and play again.
Yeah, but it was actually like we get practice reports every 3 weeks.
Okay.
At Allen, so we go off the practice reports.
How is Allen doing, do you think, going to school there now? I heard they've made some changes at Allen, trying to upgrade Allen, make this a better academic institution. And from what we've been hearing, most of the reports have been getting good positive reports. How about as a student at Allen? How is this coming along over there?
We're doing a lot better than last year, academically and sports-wise too.
How about the sports football team? Will you take football and will you kind of advance that to basketball? Are you going to play any other sports over there? Or are you just going to rest on this great success you had in football and take the rest of the time off?
No wrestling. I got basketball practice. I just came from basketball practice today. We play Greensboro Day. The Monday we come out from Thanksgiving break.
So you got Greensboro Day Monday, and that's in basketball?
Yes.
Talk about your basketball game. How do you do there? Where do you play? What's your position? Are you a
small forward and forward?
You don't look like you'd be a small. You'd be a power forward, a big forward.
I played 3 on down.
And now you say you're getting ready for Greensboro Day coming up on Monday. How does that look for your basketball team at Allen this year?
We're looking pretty good over there.
How about the matchup, Dennis? If you had a one-on-one matchup just for workout purposes only, if you had, say, Zachary here and had Nathan White going one-on-one, a one-on-one workout?
I think that in the one-on-one workout in basketball, Zachary in the inside, Nathan with a jumper. I have to give the edge to Nathan with accuracy on the jump shot. But football field, both of them started out on the football field. Zachary grew by leaps and bounds. Zachary will be one-on-one with hurt average kid Nathan's side.
So just looking at Zachary here today to my left, I'd almost, if I had a one-on-one matchup between Dennis and Zachary, I'd almost take Zachary today if they had to go one-on-one. Could you take your uncle here maybe in basketball? Interesting.
And Zachary, real quickly, what has been your motivator? What has been one of the key motivators for you to pursue football?
I just want to make it big. I just want to come out of Greensboro and say I did it.
Who got you motivated? I mean, who's been your mentor? I know your Uncle Dennis has been. Your dad's probably been a mentor for you. Anybody else that's kind of got you jump started? So I want to really do well because I got a good push. Because it's hard for a kid to do it on his own. So I just want to. I watched TV one day. I saw that guy on TV in the NFL. I think I want to be like that guy. I saw a college player. Somebody had to be there giving you a boost. Who gave you the boost?
Not really anybody on TV, but just my coaches. They pushed me forward to be better than everybody.
Who are these coaches again? Coach Studwell's one. Who else?
We had Coach Gary. He was a PE teacher over there. We had Coach Fisher. He moved back to California. We had Coach Stover. He was the art teacher over at Allen. And some basketball coaches of mine, Coach Simpson, my AAU coach for the Greensboro Lakers.
Greensboro Lakers? What's Coach Simpson's first name? You got any idea?
Coach.
I don't know. Is that the same Coach Simpson, Dennis? Maybe coach around Eastern?
Yeah, that's another
because
one.
we know one Coach Simpson down around Eastern Guilford.
Sean Simpson. Yeah.
I think his first name is Antoine.
Antoine.
Yeah.
So you've had some pretty good leadership, some pretty good help out there, keeping you going, keeping your nose clean, keeping you going along.
Oh yeah.
Do you play any other things? You got football, you got basketball, any other sports?
Nah, I don't really play any other sports.
No track.
No track.
But do you, when the season's over, Tennessee's older players, as soon as the season's over for them, they usually hit the gym, they hit the coaches' workout sessions. What about for yourself? Are you, even as a young guy with a regular football to basketball, and basketball's over, you start all the training, all the workouts in?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing in those workouts? You talk about lifting, but let's get down to serious. Give me some details here. What's one of your workouts like? Say we got the Zachary Taylor workout program. We're trying to market this, put this on a DVD and try to market this product because this is a kid like an 8th grade now. He's going to be the next superstar to Greensboro. What's in your workout program? You tell us a few secrets here.
Well, I go to Trotter. During my days off, I go to Trotter. They have a workroom over there. We lift first, chest, then we do abs. Then we go to the field over there and we run a couple of routes. Then we do some running until I get tired. Then we go back to the gym and lift some more.
How long does that last?
The lifting weights part lasts 45 minutes. Then we go out there and run for an hour, back in there for 30.
Man, you got a detailed workout program going. He does, doesn't he?
That's good that you have that type of workout plan. So during the summer, what is going to be your workout regimen when the summer comes right before football season starts in August?
I'm going to be working on my speed, trying to catch up with the guys at Smith.
You going to move in with Smith? Going to get going with those guys over there?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever rubbed elbows with the varsity players, the JV players at Smith already? Know any of those guys?
Yeah, I played with some JV players last year.
So you think you can hang with some of those guys?
I can hang with some of them.
That's good. You may get, as I saw them against Grimsley down here a couple of weeks ago. They got beat 19-16, so I know they can use some help.
Yeah.
But your main goal, and Dennis's goal, and your dad, mom's goal for you, you want to play as soon as you get to Smith, but you also want to be on that varsity team? You may bypass JV, go right to varsity.
I kind of want to play both.
Yeah, but you don't want to do like what happened at Northern. You don't want to play
Northern,
one, but that's just a different story. But you want to make sure you get playing time on JV and then get a good look at varsity too.
Oh, yeah.
Got to get this guy lined up with Coach Antonio Kirkpatrick.
We'll certainly get that matchup to meet. And Zachary, real quickly, you talking about Trotter, and before we turn it over to Andy for another segment, in Trotter, what positions did you play when you played with Trotter?
Well, I played on the line at Trotter. I was one of the biggest boys out there.
You looks like you could have played line.
Yeah, I played the line, and I played middle linebacker. I've always played linebacker.
Got any protocol guys like in college or pro that you've looked at and said, man, I think I could be a linebacker like that guy one day? Anybody's game, you say, I can't be that guy now because he's a lot older than me, but maybe one day I might want to be like that guy.
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis, that's a good call. Ray Lewis, Baltimore Ravens, Super Bowl champion.
And to say Zachary, he got his football abilities honest. His daddy was one of the best defensive nose guards back in the day in a 50 defense in the state of South Carolina for the Cyclones. He was so good that they had to change his jersey number to keep the opposing team from recognizing who he was. You know, he was a small guy, and I just hate that he didn't pursue to the next level like Zachary ambition, but his dad was one of the best that I used to love to go and watch. You know, not saying it because he's my older brother, but he was one of the best defensive players I've seen growing up. So he was my idol. That's who I wanted to be like in football because he was one of the best that I've seen.
Zachary, do you get some of your toughness from your dad? Get some toughness from your dad, maybe?
Yeah. He used to rough me up a little bit. Yeah.
Get a lot of support, your uncle, your dad, your mom, family come to your games?
Oh, yeah.
What's the biggest game you had this year? What do you think your biggest game was?
When we played, what was the name of that team? Something at a high point.
Ferndale, Welborn? Ferndale, okay, yeah.
They were undefeated, I think. Yeah, they were undefeated. And we came in, we were down 12-0 in the fourth quarter. I scored both touchdowns and both extra points.
I remember that because I wrote that up on the website at GreatSportsSports.com. We put that in the website, had the big Zachary White day, big Zachary White night. Guys beat Ferndale. Ferndale previously unbeaten. You guys took them out. But there's a lot of celebration on the part of Allen after that game.
Yeah, but our coach always says celebrate tonight and get back to work tomorrow.
That's Andy Durham.
Well, it used to be. Now I celebrate all the time because who knows when your last day might be. But that's probably pretty good, though, from that standpoint there for Allen and the way those coaches are kind of bringing you guys along like that, too. Keeping you well-grounded, well-founded there.
Yes.
Yeah. And Zachary, doing the comeback game of that, when did you want the ball? Did you say, hey, give it to me? Did you feel like a leader that night as a captain and say, hey, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me? How did that work out? Did you tell the coach that
Do you talk with the guys and put the word in the ear?
I talk with the guys and the coaches.
Do the coaches listen when you say, like Dennis has mentioned, or Coach White here has mentioned, when you tell your coach, I need that ball now, I think I got it, give it to me, do the coaches agree?
Yeah, they listen, they give me the ball, see what I can do. If it's not working, they take it out, and I get back and get it a chance again, and next thing you know, I scored.
When you get in a game like that, kind of get in the groove, do they just keep, the old saying goes, feed me, just keep that ball coming to you, keep it coming out your way?
Oh, yeah.
Never got worn down in that game?
Not that game, nope.
No, that's great.
Because our running back behind me, he's always in academic trouble, so he didn't play very much.
You may eventually have to start helping out your teammates, so a couple of Zachary White tutor sessions just to keep these guys eligible, keep these guys going with you.
That's exactly right.
And get the tutor sessions going.
Is this your first year playing running back? Have you played running back before? This your first year playing a full season at running back?
I played fullback last year for Allen Middle School. We didn't have a good season, though.
What's the difference for Allen when you guys had those struggles? Rough year last year, and this year very good. What was the difference you think turned this thing around?
I'm not sure. I think we just got tired of it. I'm tired of losing, and we just came back strong. Started working harder at practices, not goofing off like everybody else was doing, and we came in the underdogs, and we just came in to take it home.
Who's the best teacher you've got over at Allen? Because if you're doing the academics and got to help your teammates out down the road, who's the best teacher over there?
The best teacher I got is Miss Flores. She's my math teacher. I'm in geometry.
Geometry in 8th grade. Wow, I think I took geometry in 10th grade. Yeah. Some people. I think I actually took geometry in 11th grade. I think I may need to take geometry over again in 8th grade.
You'll be eligible.
Yeah, in 8th grade.
8th grade.
You got any favorite colleges out there? I know it's way, way, way too soon to be thinking about going to college because you haven't gone to high school yet, but do you have any favorite colleges?
Tar Heels all day.
All day long. You ever heard of TJ Logan?
Yes.
You like watching those guys play on Saturdays? What about Eric Ebron out of Smith?
Oh, yeah.
Because he's got a frame. If he gets tall, he might end up like Eric Ebron.
And those names that ended just called, you know where they got their start of interviewing? Right here on GreensboroSports.com. So, Zachary, I am well pleased with the way that you have conducted yourself in interview and the way you have presented yourself in the football field academics, and we wish you the best, and always pleasure to see you. You're growing each day, man. Always a pleasure. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Hey, congratulations on a good season, Zachary. Thanks for being with us and kind of keep us informed about what's going on. Keep us aware of what you're doing, where you're going to be and everything. So again, Monday, next Zachary White sighting, the next time to see Mr. White in sight will be Monday night when you guys take on the Greensboro Day School Bengals.
And Andy always close out by arm wrestling, so I think we'll let him develop a little bit more muscles before you take him on. You think you can beat him now?
I'd love to take him on, and I know I would beat him, but I talked to my insurance agent this week. We're going to do Obama Healthcare. We're having to rework our insurance policies, so I'm not covered right now. But if I were, Zachary White would be on the floor. Good to see you, Zachary.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck to you.
Take care, man. All right.